Nigga fan 007. What up? You good? I'm alive, I'm breathing. Drop this shit! What up, nigga? Drop this shit! What up, nigga? Fucking head, man. So what are you niggas waiting for, man? Subscribe before the fucking interview start. You niggas is bugging out, man. Angry fan movement.
What's good, Jones? What up, man?
What up, man? What's going on, man? Talk to me.
Tell you, call me off guard, you know what I'm saying? What's up, man? How you been, nigga?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I've just been working, man. I'm like, you know, back in a good vibe work mode, so got some new projects I just been focusing on. I just felt like, you know, might as well catch up with the people, you know what I mean?
That's what it is. That's what it is. We got any battles we looking forward to that you got locked in?
Yeah, I mean, I actually got, you know, one that's tentatively locked in, so I can't really say, you know what I'm saying, until the ink is dry, you feel me? But,
URL?
we've been talking about this, you know, SM5 too, you know what I'm saying? But it's actually another battle before that, possibly, but I don't know. We're going to see. You know, I don't like to give missed-announcements, so.
Okay.
We wait until we know for we know. But you definitely going to see me in the ring soon again, though.
Okay, so how do you feel now? I mean, you took a little pause, you let your little break, you came back, you know what I'm saying? So you back in battle mode again, or is it just a check for you?
Hey, you know what? I'm really in a whole different battle mode now than I've kind of never even been in before, you know what I'm saying? Because the culture really has evolved to the point where even if you could say a certain bar that you could say in 2015 that you couldn't say in 2005 and get a reaction from a crowd of people, you understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, it's turning into a different kind of sport with me, because when I can tell, you know, the reactions I get from crowds, that opens my mind up to the possibility of the shit I could do and say, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And even if you see some of my battle, like the last battle, you know, like a lot of times, like the first round, I'm really reading and seeing, like, to fill out the crowd, and then my second round gets crazy because I'm like, now I know where we at, vibe-wise, you know what I'm saying? So it's fun for me at this point, but also it's because, you know, I never really felt like I just wouldn't battle again. I just felt like I just wanted to get what I knew I was worth.
Okay. So question, it's not rap. Go ahead, honey.
Now, I was going to say, at this point, you've had such a long career. Is it sometimes hard for you to get amped up and motivated for certain battles if you don't, like, personally pick your opponent?
Well, you know what? It used to be, but now it's to a point where I already know that anybody I battle is going to try to take my head off, because that's going to be these shots. So I know it's like I got to come with it no matter what. And I'm battling the crowd at this point, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if you see some of my battles recently, like, there's been, if you just write the bar on a piece of paper, the bar that I said, it'd be something crazy, like, you know what I'm saying? And because it's me or the way I'm saying it or whatever, it's like if another nigga that's like a nobody nigga said it, they might go crazy. But it's me, so niggas look at me with the, yeah, that was cool face. And I'll be like, you'll see me laughing on stage, like, word, like, okay. But I know what it is now. You know, I'm not mad at it, I guess, because it means, you know, at least a certain class of people still hold me to a higher standard than another rapper. So I gotta respect that in the same hand. You know what I mean?
Well, let me say something about this, Jones. I gotta keep it funky, my nigga. A lot of people say that, and don't take it the wrong way, they say you're a diva and they don't like you. Why are you not liked by other battle rappers? Because these are battlers who are saying this, not fans.
Right. Well, that's the key. You know, if it's battlers that's saying that, it's probably because of the fact that means I don't fuck with them. Now, that's understandable. But let's play out several situations so people have a realistic understanding of why another man will call another man that. Okay. Because I've never called a nigga that or felt that way about a nigga and felt like, oh, I don't like him because he's a thief. I don't feel that way about him. I like Floyd Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not one of them niggas that wants him to lose because I think he's cocky. That's not me. I don't mind another nigga being confident in himself and fucking with himself and his own people. You know, but a lot of niggas, okay, let's play out a couple situations. Vaguely, but niggas that know the culture gonna know what I'm talking about, right?
Okay.
So we don't create no extra shit. And they say
I got
I'm doing some bullshit.
You ain't trying for no drama.
Okay, say a nigga, you know, wants to fuck with you, right? He's like, yo, man, you know what I'm saying? Look, you know, I've been fucking with your shit for a minute, man. You know, we both doing this battle shit. I mean, you know, look, we had a battle before. Let's get up and battle. And, you know what I mean? It's all for the money and for me and for the sport. And you like, all right, well, you know what? Fuck it. I'll fuck with this nigga and, you know, whatever. Let's have this battle. And then they take the opportunity, though, to have any attachment with your name and your light to do all kinds of corny shit. Run your name through the mud, try to even get off on you, and then create fame out of fucking with you in a negative way. So how is that going to motivate you to want to fuck with a nigga when your heart is pure? You ain't never did no slimy, grimy, trying to get on off doing something whack with another nigga from. So why would you put yourself in a position where that can happen to you when you know that you can't trust niggas from your experience of doing that and showing light to niggas and getting niggas on World Star before they was putting battles on there and all the different things that, you know, the got bar ciphers when niggas wasn't even in ciphers yet with a lot of the battle rappers that's in the culture now. You know, but you might not see them waving the flag for Serius Jones and saying, yeah, that's my nigga. Why is that? So it's to the point where it's like, I don't know what diva means. If that means that you don't fuck with niggas that ain't your homies, then yeah, I guess so then. Does that mean that if you're not getting paid a certain amount of money that you feel is respectable for your name and your game and your campaign, that you're not even going to attach yourself? Yeah, why not? That means you're hustling. To me, I think that's gay, and that's just only the several niggas that really just all in the same clique, and you can find in videos and little cipher shit together, all sitting around talking about other niggas. I can't relate.
I got you. So it's like a perception being put out there for personal reasons.
Man, there's a lot of that goes on in, you know, a testosterone-driven culture. You know what I'm saying? Niggas, you know, all trying to, you know, portray to be a certain way. I understand it. I don't even get mad.
Okay. I got you. So, I mean, how hard is it for you to continue battling knowing all this shit is going around, knowing that they're trying to slander you?
Oh, no, that's been since day one. I mean, like, I already know what it is with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm tall, I talk loud, I got a lot of shit to say, opinions, jokes. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with the bitches. Like, yeah, niggas is going to want to get at me. That's how it's always been. I don't get mad at that. So as long as the people still fucking with me and you know, it's to a point where I can even get a check for battling on the main stage, I mean, I respect the opportunity enough, and you see, like, I'm going to show up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always done.
But it do seem at times like you kind of, like, you get to, like, on stage, like, we watching you and shit, like, if niggas ain't feeling you, be like, oh, okay. Like, you react. You can see it and shit. You do be feeling the crowd. Yeah. You see that shit. You react to the crowd.
Yeah, because that's who you're talking to when you're on stage. You know what I'm saying? And at least that's how I feel. Because, you know, and that's the only reason why, like, with this last battle, like, I understand because now, you know, especially the shit happened, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know the full extent of my perception on my side of the type of events that been going on in the past, however, because I ain't been real public about it or trying to make a name off of shit. So it was already that tension in the building of like, okay, let me see what the fuck Joe's going to say. You know what I mean? You already know what D.n.a is going to say because it's like they all alley-oop layups. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, it was really like I needed to allow him to get them first punches off, get those reactions out, crowd, so now we could just get down the straight brass tactic bars and who's real delivery and the whole bar is perspective. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it is with a New York crowd, like, you know what I'm saying? Especially with Smack, like, this is like the Apollo on crack. I be saying, like, niggas, they trying to help their mama, nigga. So it's like, you got to know how to deal with them, take the punches, you know what I'm saying, and react with the crowd in a way where you like, all right, don't worry, I got you. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. Man. Well, I mean, shit, I mean, you did that. You did good versus D.n.a. I thought it was a good battle. I think both of you niggas did good, to be real with you. I thought I didn't want to see it. I thought you was gonna watch D.N.A. and shit. But D.N.A. really, like, he was on his shit in that battle and shit, and they made a very good fucking battle.
I appreciate it. That's the best D.N.A. I've ever seen that I knew I would. I mean, D.N.A. been trying to battle me, let's keep it real, for about 3 or 4 years at least. Verbally, like making, you know, public blogs and statements about it. Like, so a lot of the people that I battled recently was niggas that, you know, actually been really asking for a long time. But he's, to me, at least a respected freestyler, especially in the culture. He's a nigga that's, you know, he's been putting in his work. He's battling different countries, you know what I'm saying? So it was to the point where they, you know, they like, look, he want to battle you. Like, you know, we got the money. Like, well, what's good? So I was like, all right, well, you know what? To me, I more so looked at it as a chance for me to really just, you know, shake a building. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that's what, you know, God is good. That's what I did anyway. And that's what I want to make sure that people still know, like, no, nigga, I will take over this venue and it will be rumbling in this bitch. And, you know, to me, I really felt like that was necessary for me, you know what I'm saying, the culture to really just have a moment that night at N.O.M.E.
You know what, man? I got to salute you, too. That got to be, like, yo, like, it had to, like, keep it a buck. Like, how hard was it for you to come back to battle rap after that situation? Like, you already...
It ain't hard. It ain't hard for you.
My bad. I mean, I'm just saying, like, you knew whoever you stepped in the ring against, they was going to bring it up. You know what I'm saying? You knew the fans is going to be talking about it. You, like, how hard was it? Like, I seen the Twitter, you taking your little cheap shots at him when he got hit. I seen all of that. You know, I seen it all. And you was like,
you know what's funny? I don't take no cheap shots. I know where you're going with the question, so I'm going to just abbreviate the answer. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, basically, for me, I don't understand. I guess we're in a different era now, and so a lot of niggas really don't know how I get down or know my background in real life. You know what I'm saying? But I don't understand the need to take cheap shots. I don't do that. And I never did that. It was never my style. I never.
You are kind of right. It was. I mean, we know.
I mean, I've never been doing none of that. Every time you see me, even when I'm rapping with a nigga talking in my face, screaming in my face, I'm smiling, my nigga. I'm smiling. I don't never get emotional about these niggas. So it gets to a point to me where when niggas is trying to do moves to try to make it look like you on some corny shit or some sucker shit, like, this shit is crazy to this now. Fans really don't know or what that even means. And they'll start thinking that it's gangster for you to just be a sucker-ass nigga and be blogging about beefs and talking about niggas' names and fights that you had and dry snitching on niggas' whole situation. You don't know if a nigga's on probation or what the fuck. So these niggas all do that. That's their moves. They get on Twitter and say weird shit. Oh, Serius Jones said he didn't want me or this or that. It's this weird, corny shit that's like, I don't never even think of shit like that. So it's like, to me, I think I know what it is. When I seen the nigga, the first time I seen him, I popped off. With no questions asked, by myself.
Oh, really?
And a bunch of niggas actually wound up getting, you know what I'm saying, like, really, you know, whatever from the situation. But, yeah, the Miami situation, I never talked about. I still haven't explained it. So I don't really even understand how these niggas get it misconstrued. But I'm not trying to fly that flag. That's not my envelope, the I'm so tough guy wave. So I don't even trip off that when the nigga come in the battle thinking he going to say or take something away from my credibility because of a sucker move. Like, real niggas don't respect that shit. And they know
but Jones, you got to keep it a buck. You did go on Instagram with the blood in the jeans, and the video came out. So, I mean, you did come back.
I said, you know what I did? I took a video in my Benz of when I'm leaving the club, and I had blood on me, and I just said, by the way, the blood's not mine, turn up. That's it.
Yeah.
No name, no location, no explanation, no nothing. I could have been fighting with some Mexicans in the alley. That was months after that situation happened. Nobody knows what the fuck happened except for people that was in Miami and heard about it and knew about it. So that's why that nigga decided to make an explanation. I didn't explain a motherfucking thing.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying is the difference. Maybe niggas say, well, yeah, you said something. Yeah, okay, a nigga can say something. To me, I don't give a fuck what a nigga say.
I mean, you got the right to say something though. I mean, it's not even like you got.
And that's what's even funnier. You gotta let a nigga steal. You can't even get off on him and show the world. You gotta just not say nothing about it at all. You can't even just say or show a video of your fucking hand looking swollen or nothing. You can't even. You gotta not address it. When niggas got footage of you like getting violated by a nigga that ain't even like that, and got fans thinking they like that, and like that's crazy. Niggas that sue people and shit and press charges. That shit is crazy. And I'm to the point where now I don't care as a man what if fans think or respect weird shits in this culture, then all right. That's the same reason probably why they don't care if niggas wear dresses now as rappers. I don't know.
I hear that shit.
At this point,
I can't even concern myself with that shit.
At this point, can you and N.O.M.E be at the same battle rap event and coexist without it being a problem, or is it going to be bad blood?
And this is what we're not going to do. This is what we're not going to do. We're not going to shed any more light on somebody that really has no light on them because this was the plan. This is the plan of the move. This is the only reason why a nigga would even attempt to do that type of shit and put, their own actual life in jeopardy because everybody got loved ones. You never know what somebody could do to somebody out of pride, ego, or whatever. Luckily for me, I'm not a prideful ego nigga, even though it seems like that as a rapper. I gotta be that way as a battle rapper. You know what I'm saying? But in real life, I'm coolin', my nigga. I'm good. I ain't thinking about no sucker shit. So I understand it's news because to me that's a big deal for me. For anything bad to have happened or seem like it happened to me, I guess that was a bigger deal than it was to somebody else. So I don't even want to waste no more of my light on negative shit because that's devil working, and it works these days.
Okay, I'm mad at that right there. So you pretty much passed that shit. I mean, basically you moving forward. You done the book.
I'm on main cards and doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I can't be mad. I got to charge it to the game. I done did the things that was bad or fucked up to people too. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't in the light. So I charge shit to the game. I don't trip off.
Okay, I'm mad at that shit right there, man. I mean, hey, you got a hit list you looking for? Anybody you want? I mean, it got to be hard as a legend.
I told Mook, it got to be hard as a legend to what?
I mean, who do you call out as a legend already? Who do you call out? You battled Mook already. I mean, Lux. The way I see it, Lux. I mean, you don't want to go down, is what I'm pretty much trying to say. You already solidified.
It's crazy because at this point, I mean, if you're talking about battle-wise,
yeah.
And I like talking about myself, because, you know what I'm saying? Like, I used to be a lot cocky when I was a younger, dumber nigga, you know what I'm saying? But now I'm getting to a point where I'm a lot more humble or whatever. So I don't like talking in third person, like, about myself, because the fans just, you this nigga think he, so whatever. But if you're talking about battles in terms of the number and the caliber of battles that all of the so-called legends have had, like, Mook had 2 battles on Smack.
Okay.
The last 10 years, or had since, or 8 years or however it was. And the Lux battle, he had, not even 2 battles, excuse me, had 1 battle, Iron Solomon. That other battle, it was one other World Series or some other shit, like years ago or whatever. We battled some young nigga from Philly or some shit.
Young High.
Right. But in terms of, like, frequency of battles, like, I mean, he's not, if you could, Lux is a classic body, of course. That's a classic battle. But other than that, I mean, he hasn't battling. Lux, he did his 106 and thing. I respect Lux for everything done for the culture, the Lions thing, everything else. But, he had the classic with Calico. He had the Hollow battle. And he had Mook. So it's like, it's to the point where, like, I battled Daylight, Ice, D.n.a, would have been other nigga. I mean, it's really not many people left that's considered, you know what I'm saying, at the top of the whatever. So to me, it's like I don't really feel like I have anything to necessarily prove where I need to call a specific person out. But I told Mook mad times, like, my nigga, like, only because it's practical. Like, we have possibly one of the most classic, or called one of the most classic battles in battle history. And, you know, you're the self-proclaimed, you call yourself king. I be on my king shit. It's natural that who else would I be battling? If I battle Lux, I mean, not saying that that's supposed to be a whatever, but you trying to kill Lux to be keep it funky. You know what I'm saying? So it's a logical battle if I'm still, you know what I'm saying? So we had that talk sometimes, you know what I'm saying? I told him, if I shake this building, nigga, don't run for me till Madness 5. And, you know, it was, you know. So we'll see, you know what I'm saying? But
I see what you're saying.
That's a logical battle, you know what I'm saying?
You're saying that Mook battled Lux more than once, so why wouldn't he battle you more than once?
No, I'm not saying that, but that is a relevant point also, if that was his excuse not to do it.
Well, yeah, but like, it makes sense, though. It kind of makes sense in the way I feel you come from. Well, you ain't saying that, but all right, Mook battled Lux, okay, it was over with. Now y'all battled again, so why would he not battle you again?
I mean, it makes sense to me because at this stage, I don't really see who's, like, obviously better than me as an all-around and see it in the battle coaching. If people still feel like there's people like that and, you know, it's an abundant vote, like a bunch of people feel like, nah, this nigga killed Jones or that nigga killed. If it's still like that or people that think that way, then, yeah, that could be set up too, you know what I'm saying? Because people got their favorites nowadays in public opinion. It was funny to me because if you read the tweets, I retweeted everybody that said D.n.a was going to kill Jones, 3-0 Jones. I would thought that was funny. I'm like, yo, y'all niggas is crazy. But, like, even the moments on stage where it looked or felt like, oh, shit, this nigga's getting some shit off, I always knew in the back of my mind, like, you know what I'm saying? So, to me, it's like I don't leave it up to me. I want to leave it up to the people to say, you know, to the point where it's nothing you can really say. Because niggas still trying to act like, you know, a close battle is a loss when it comes to me, which is like, it's funny to me. So I gotta look at what the people want. If niggas is like, you know, we want to see you go with such and such. Like, Mook, you see that every day. You see people tweet that every day. You know what I'm saying? A couple people said hollow. I mean, you know, I'm like, if niggas is not exciting the coach and looking like the guy, and to the point where I look like, you know, where I'm really at the top of the game for winning, then it won't make sense to me at this point.
Okay. So you got about hot names who's on fire and have put that work in. What about Tay-Rock?
Tay-Rock, I thought Tay-Rock was going to be crazy at N.O.M.E, to be honest. But I fuck with Tay-Rock. I actually recorded Tay-Rock's first battle in the Lions Den when Lux did. He had the gold fronts and bucket hat. And I was like, I fuck with this nigga. I was editing this his first battle, like sitting there looking at it. I remember Tay-Rock from, you know, years and years ago. I've been watching the rise. He's definitely a nigga doing his thing. When I N.O.M.E, I thought he was going to get crazy, to be honest.
And he ain't really bring it how you thought he was going to bring it.
I mean, he gets crazy, you know what I'm saying? So with that building and, you know what I'm saying, with the gun bars, you know what I mean, and the whole shit, normally, like, if a nigga be an A1 Tay-Rock, he won't even get through a full 2-bar scheme if he say the right thing, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. I'm trying to get some dope matches of niggas who actually put that work in.
I was going to ask him about Hollow, but he mentioned them.
Yeah, he mentioned Hollow already. I mean, you got grudge matches, but you don't want them shits. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, what's funny is I don't know what would be the only logical grudge match would be probably the only one, the realistic one that niggas think of. But I think in terms of like,
well, nah, you probably think I'm talking about Mav. I'm talking about goods in no reality.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like, I don't know if you're talking about like, but those are the only two people I guess you could say that. But, I mean, I don't think nobody knows anything about no grudge or nothing. So, you know what I mean? I don't got no grudge.
I dig it. When I say grudge, I just mean history from the fans' point. You know what I'm saying? From what we...
I don't even know if there's that there's no history of nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't even think that people know that. Like, that's some shit that maybe niggas talked about themselves on Vlad or some shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that ain't no ongoing shit that niggas was like, oh, yo, what's up with this and what's up? Like, so to me, it's like, that's not even a selling point on that. You know what I mean?
Okay, I got you.
What about Rex? Would you battle Rex?
That's rude, man.
Why you say that? Wait a minute. You think Rex is a legend?
You know why I think that's rude?
Why?
Because of my perception. I guess this is my perception of battle rap. I don't know. I look at it kind of like the streets. Like, if I just saw you, like, if I'm supposed to be that guy, like, you know, I'll knock a nigga out, you know what I mean, or whatever, and somebody just, you know, that I had a close fight with or beat, like, a lot of people in the hood think I've won this fight, and you see that nigga totally beat the shit out of some other nigga crazy, kicking them all in the street and, like, just doing breezy. And then you ask me, do I think it would be a good fight to fight that nigga that got his ass whooped by the nigga that I arguably beat? That's the way I think about it. Because Clips whooped Rex ass all over the place, like kind of just put him in the coffin, like. So I don't think it should, like, I don't think that'll help me to you know, what is killing Rex gonna do? Is it gonna make niggas be like, Jones is crazy because he killed Rex?
I mean, I understand where you're coming from, but, okay, I look at it like this. I don't think battling D.N.A. is a bigger match for you than battling Rex.
I was going to say the same thing.
Of course it is, because Rex recently got bodied. D.N.A. didn't get bodied recently, and he was just on a big card. So I'm not on his side or nothing in terms of cheering for his prowess and the status. But if I'm a paid fighter and I'm going to take a main stage fight versus somebody and they got the numbers to back up their position, even if you know they're not the prize fighter champion that you might, he's not the Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather fight, Floyd got to fight other niggas too that's at that level because of their numbers. Because of his numbers, he's way above Rex in terms of his number of battles he had, you know what I'm saying, and how many, like, you know, acts he's done, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know, Jones. I can't. You think D.N.A. status is
niggas just don't like him. That's all it is. Niggas don't like D.N.A. like that. It's some people that do, but, you know, he's like one of those underdog battlers. Like, he's the nigga that people, like, really, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's one of them things. Like, but in terms of Rex, I don't think Rex can fuck with me. I don't think he couldn't fuck with Charlie at all. And I think it was to a point where, like, you can't get a main stage battle after you get bodied. Like, that's crazy.
Okay. I don't know. I mean, but
his son's perception from where he's sitting as a battler.
Nowadays you can.
Say it again.
I said, I guess nowadays you.
I mean, Charlie Clips bodied Tay-Rock. Look where he at now.
No, well, Charlie Clips, first of all, were you talking about the first time years ago before it was
years ago.
Happened? So,
yeah, Casey when it came.
That don't count. We talking about right now. If a nigga do you filthy right on stage right now in front of everybody, you look crazy. Niggas is talking about it for weeks. They got memes of you with shotgun holes in your chest and Nick bullet hole. Like, they got all kinds of shit throwing you under the bus. The nigga did you greasy. If the nigga just did you greasy last week, how you gonna still be in the same position as a top contender in the league?
Agree. I agree.
What value does your status in the league have then?
I think Jones looks at it more from a what have you done for me lately thing. All right, okay, now I'm going to throw this out there.
I respect my status the same way. That's why I've been taking these battles, because niggas is looking at me the same way probably. So I'm like, all right, well, you know what? Let me put my work in, because that's how I get down. I ain't got a problem with battling a nigga that I know is not the guy. As long as it's at a level where it's at least a respectable battle and it's a classic battle. And nigga can't say the D.N.A. battle wasn't a classic battle. You know what I'm saying? Nigga can't say that Head Ice battle wasn't crazy D.N.A. classic battle. But, so, like, these shits is at least arguable classics. You know what I'm saying? So I'll do that if I know it could be that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's like, but some niggas ain't really. I don't want to 3-0 body a nigga crazy and then not even be exciting for the fans to watch. Like, you know what I mean? I want to put on performances that people watch for years to come. I want niggas to say, yeah, that shit was some shit out, you know, that I remember from life. That's what I want my battles to be. I'm not just concerned with just killing a nigga so I can look cool. Like, I want to kill a nigga that at least the streets want to see it. You know what I'm saying? I want to see a fight that the people want to
Nigga fan 007. What up? You good? I'm alive, I'm breathing. Drop this shit. What up, nigga? Drop this shit.